All right, lab 2 posting. Okay, so we already did these journal entries, and now we have to post them to the T accounts. The T accounts are on the file that says journal entries plus T accounts. So to do that, you just transfer the numbers over to their accounts. So you have a debit to supplies expense. So you find the supply expense, actually it's office supplies on here, but that's fine. And you debit for the 75, and then it's coming out of office supplies. So we're gonna credit office supplies for the 75. All right, and then put a check mark by those so that you know that you posted those. Okay, so then we have a credit to prepaid rent for 300 and a debit to rent expense for 300. Okay, so I've done those two. And I have depreciation expense and accumulated. Okay, so depreciation expense, there's not a T account for that. So you're gonna need to create your own T account. Sorry about that. So it's starting off with a 0 balance. All right, so we have depreciation expense for 50 and 25. And then the accumulated, it's on the first page of them. So the houses was a credit for 50 and the hotel was for 25. So now I have these. Then I have interest payable for 150 credit. And the debit is to interest expense for 150. Then I have utility payable for 60. And utilities expense for 60. Then unearned revenue is debited for 200. And revenue is credited for 200. And then revenue is credited for another 75. And accounts receivable is debited for 75. Okay, once you've done that, you then find your new balances. So remember, you add and subtract the debits and then put it on the side. That's its normal balance. It's like unearned. You had 400 on the credit side. You debited for 2, so you now have a $200 credit balance. So rental revenue, 36, 38, 38.75. Rent expense is 1,600. I don't know if you can hear that, but an airboat just went by. Sorry about that. Okay, so once you've done that, you take these balances that you have in here and you copy them over to the adjusted trial balance. Okay, so cash is 2,000, accounts receivable is 75, office supplies are 25, prepaid rent is 0. Investments in the railroad are 4. Land is 21. Houses are 800. Accumulated is 50. And 825. Interest payable is 150. Utilities is 60. Unearned revenue is 200. 1180. 1,500. Dividends are 5. Make sure you put everything in their appropriate column, their debit or credit column. Because when we're done with writing them in, what do we need to do next? We need to add them up and make sure they balance out. And if you have something in the wrong column, then it is not going to balance out. Let's see how I did. Get 88.40. And 88.40. Hallelujah. All right, so complete those files. You can type them in Word, or you can handwrite them and then submit pictures, whatever is easiest for you.